Maya Angelou said, "There's no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you." All of these people have the music in them. Only one has found a way to get the music out of them.
If you have the music in you, get it out at Boise Hive.
The Hive, a resource for musicians since 2014, intersection of music and mental health. Tonight we've got song swappers. I apologize. The pressure of all of the excitement is overwhelming me. So this is live at the Hive, as you know and love. Attendance is free, as you know, so tune in, come on down every week. Sorry, I'm quite overwhelmed because tonight is a special night. This is the debut of Song Swappers, an event feature show where these songwriters before us are going to be exchanging songs, covering each other's songs. Without further ado, I'll bring it over to them.
All right. Hi, everybody. Hey, we're going to draw napkins for our order tonight. So we're going to start. Here we go.
We haven't looked at. We're going to do a pregame swap here.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Thank you for game swap.
Thanks a lot. Okay, which one are you doing first?
Thank you, Boise Hive. This is so special. Okay.
Ooh. Whoa, hot.
Did it first get in? A gap between organic matter. How did this space open up? What was it whispering? So good at tending a garden, knew how to pull shit out by the roots. This bindweed's got me so entangled, can't get us free from the net. walk around this garden, find a place to stick my toes in, looking for what you used to love about me. Unearth that feeling again. How can I get them all of these spider web roots, so tightly wound they cut the blood off. Can you feel pain? Can you still feel me? Bindweed at the edge of the highway, green arrow leaves and purple flowers, a fragrance like old ladies' handkerchiefs, resting on laps at the funeral. How can I get them all of these spider web roots, so tightly wound they cut the blood off. Can you still feel pain? Can you still feel me? Can you still feel pain? Can you still feel me?
I drew number 2, so.
I am shallow water. I am spilling over. I am always honest. I'm alone. I am overflowing, and I can only hold this so long, so long, so long. I am always angry, shouting overcame me. You were never honest. I'm alone.
Just checking the mic here. Those yeah, I know, Tristan. And that was Gia. That's the Trotters. They are both related to each other. All right, Jared.
Okay. You want to make the transition? Thank you, Tristan and Gia. Tristan, do you have a garden?
I used to.
Yeah? Did you write that song in the garden? I love the electric guitar. That was nice. My name is Jared. Thank you, Hive. This is killer. And man, if you haven't had a chance to sit in this studio audience, you should. This is quite the experience. There's a full production going on here. This is where I practice my drums, and everybody should practice their instruments here. This is a song about the weather, hummingbirds, and my stupid neighbor. Bought a hummingbird feeder for our little hummingbird. I saw her just the other day. She flew by, then flew away. Typical hummingbird. It snowed about a foot today. We're somewhere in the month of May. Typical gloomy day. The neighbor's mad, the trees are down, there's chaos all over town. Hummingbirds aren't around. She's so mad, she's always sad. Her husband's cool, he's kinda rad. Hummingbirds don't like frowns. Don't like frowns. I saw her just the other day, screaming her whole life away. It's all her fault they're not around. Her and that stupid, ugly frown. She's always got something to say, even when life goes her way. It's all her fault they're not around. Her and that stupid, ugly frown. I bought another hummingbird feeder for our precious hummingbird. I saw her just the other day, hiding in a piece of shade. Such a typical hummingbird. She looked at me as if to say, what if things don't go my way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do I run and hide? Or maybe it's better to be let down. Maybe it's better to live with a frown. Maybe I should try. I should cry. I saw her just the other day, screaming her whole life away. It's all her fault they're not around. Her and that stupid, ugly frown. She's always got something to say, even when life goes her way. It's all her fault they're not around. Her and that stupid, ugly frown. And the name of this song is Ugly Frown. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Brent.
Hey kid, I wish I could have saved you. And tell Mom I miss her too. And Dad's taking it hard, but he's keeping his head up. And I'm finally sleeping through the night. Hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid. And I can see it in your face. You were getting torn apart. And Julia doesn't blame you, 'cause you had such a good heart. And everybody knows it. Hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid. It was you who saved kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, hey kid, I'll see you in paradise.
Thanks, man. Oh yeah, we'll help out next time. We'll help next time, we promise.
And now a stupid song about my ex-husband driving his new girlfriend's car to our divorce proceedings. Lame.
Oh, love a live stream.
Vinyl seats, electric, everything. The kind of car a yuppie drives to her investment broker's Christmas party. She always had aspirational taste. Now she aspires to possess my man, and he never could resist the smell of Swedish auto luxury. Room in back for camping gear for two, or an old drum set to replace your ex-wife's kit that used to be in the practice space. It's not as big as a minivan, it's true, but it's memory free, and you don't have to see all the glaring evidence of the life that in the end just bogged you down. Now I know that your truck broke down, and a man's gotta have some wheels. These assets ain't gonna split themselves while this heartbreak onion peels. But did you have to borrow your girlfriend's car and park it, obviously, across the street from our divorce proceedings for all the world to see? Well, what silver fox doesn't like a sleek black car? The way the gleaming dashboard lights play and sparkle on your mustache hairs. That V8 takes like 10 years off your age. I just hope you remember to peel your heart off that brushed leather steering wheel, 'cause a piece of me is still stuck underneath. She's got vinyl seats, electric, everything. It's funny now.
No, you've done me wrong. I know 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 you've done me wrong. I can smell it in the sheets. It hasn't been that long since you've been here in these sheets. Unfamiliar song, unfamiliar heat, a little extra dimple in between us and these sheets. It comes as no surprise, I haven't looked you in the eyes. When am I even alive, alive? And I know it's true that I'm usually blue. I know it's hard to survive when I'm usually blue. Sometimes it's true. Usually blue. La-dee-da. Here we are on the other side of dawn. Yesterday seems so long, and when you think about it, when you get down to it, it didn't really seem like we were both into it. No. 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 Oh, hell no. No way, girl. I know it's true that I'm usually blue. I know it's hard to survive when I'm usually blue. Yeah, sometimes it's true. Usually blue, girl, why aren't you? Usually I'm blue. Thank you. It's time for the piano.
Hi, I'm Brent. I'm the new offensive line coach here at the Hive.
He was a burned out drummer from Queens. She was a punk rocker from Rockaway Beach. He microwaved away his last 30 years. She felt bad and bought him a beer. He whispered in her ear after last call and said, just once I wish I could find somebody to want me, somebody to want me, somebody to want me, somebody to want me. And they made out behind the Circle K, made dinner plans for Tuesday at 3. She waited 3 hours at the Euro Shack. He never showed, he never called back. She put her head in her lap, but was too old for tears, and screamed just once, I wish I could find somebody to want me, somebody to want me, somebody to want me, somebody to want me. And it ain't easy out there. It ain't easy out there, and it ain't easy anywhere. Somebody to want me, somebody to want me. Does anybody want me? Does anybody want me? Somebody to want me.
Thanks. Totally said we were gonna help you. Totally did. Yeah.
Oh, you guys didn't do it once again. Jeez. Okay. This is my Rubicon. Standing in the grass, the sun is low. You can just see the neighbor's roof through the apple tree. Looking up, pink sky wiped clean
of birds. It's time to nest for the night. Where did you go? Where do you sleep? They've got hourly rates of Hank Suites. Just a place to lay your head. Hourly rates at the Hank Suites. Don't be late, the brochure said. Coin up a dream's first kiss, the only kiss you'll ever need. Could you have slept right here, right next to me? Twilight street of sky with gifts wrapped tight, nodded to this light, open them up, think of me, living it up at the Hank Suites, pay-per-view on the TV, the scraping around in the stiff white sheets, it comes back around eventually. This watercolor streak of light will never streak again like that apple tree. Threw kids down to broken arms, but not me. No casts, no glory. Meet me at the Hank Suites. I can see you here with me. We can buck the sad reality, break our hearts here endlessly. No casts, no glory. No casts, no glory. Rubicon crossed.
Broken House. Ugh. This guitar is not staying in tune. Sorry, you can talk now for a second. You want?
Thank you, Brenton, for putting this affair on. Here's to many more.
Woo woo!
I hope someday Jet Ski plays this.
What?
That's an inside joke.
I'm tired of writing songs about you. I'm tired of you sitting across from your shitty crown. I'm over this tune. I'm over this tune. One of this tune. Not over you. Over this tune. Not over you. over you. I'm not over you. I'm not over you. But I would recommend a broken jaw. I'd recommend a broken jaw to match my broken heart. And I'd recommend a broken jaw to match my broken heart. And on 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 and on. 'Cause I'm not over this too, and I'm not over this too. I'm not over you.
You recommend a broken jaw. I will not be taking your recommendation. That was the power of a sister's harmony, right? Tristan and Gia. Yeah. Do we have any Weezer fans? If you're a Weezer fan in the virtual world, do a thumbs up on our stream here, and maybe type your favorite album into the comments. What's your favorite album? What's your favorite Weezer album? This is a love song about my favorite Weezer album. Spoiler alert. Colorblind, it doesn't really matter anyway. Bright blue eyes and a table for two. We drink a cup of coffee with our tiramisu. We listen to some music. It's music that's true. Listen to some Weezer, but only the blue. And we were singing la-dee, 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 da. La-dee, 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 da. Our hearts were bleeding. La-dee, la-dee. She's got that Gucci coochie and a heart that's true. A little bit of naughty with her tiramisu. Oh, we're skipping record needles. Our bodies are glue. Grooving to some Weezer, making out to the blue. Only the blue. And we were singing la-dee, 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 da. La-dee, 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 da. Oh, our bodies were grooving la-dee, 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 da. La-dee, la-dee, la-dee. Some people last forever. Some people are true. Some people only seem to have a minute or two. Go grab your cup of coffee with your tiramisu. Go listen to some Weezer, but stay away from the blue. Only the blue and no more singing. La-dee, 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 da. La-dee, 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 da. I can hear you singing. La-dee, 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 da. La-dee, 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 da. And no more singing.
Hello? That song was rad. No. Here's this one. Oh, man, that song. Yes, that song was awesome.
She liked a cigarette in the city. He liked the flowers in the mountains. Her hair was pretty. His skin was rough. And when she died, he couldn't cry. Her brother asked him why, and he just shrugged his shoulders. He moved up to Stanley, 'cause up there no one cared if he drank alone. On a rainy Tuesday, he drove down to the city to buy an alternator for his blue F-150. And he drove by the old library and sat on her favorite bench. And he cried. He screamed. He dreamed she was sitting there messing up his messed up hair. He cried. He cried. He cried. He cried.
Well, this is my last song. Thank you again, Boise Hive. You all are the nicest,
this is so
coolest
special.
people.
So special. What a wonderful event.
This song actually is about, I know I'm not supposed to say anything. I'm just going to say it's a song about how much we need people. I know, hot take. The first one you'll see is your cousin from Jersey. You won't even recognize her. With that smooth forehead, she used to be so crazy. Now she makes soup on Sundays. And how about old Uncle Ray? Now everyone accepts that he's gay. Even great Aunt Matilda, a retired PE teacher, making eyes like that could have been me. And we won't need to drink the poison water. It won't even occur to us. We'll lean on each other, our furry brothers. We'll carry our hearts in our claws. The twins will be there too. Finally found their own places, it's true. Still call each other every night. Their boyfriends are jealous, but those boys never did have a clue. There'll be a mixer at the merry-go-round, a talent show in the band shell. Stay as long as you want. Stay forever, that's fine. This park never closes its gate. And we won't need to drink the poison water. It won't even occur to us. We'll lean on each other, our furry brothers. We'll carry our hearts in our claws. We'll lean on each other, our furry brothers. We'll carry our hearts in our claws. We'll carry our hearts in our claws. Thank you.
Okay, last one for me.
I know your face. 'cause you know me. 'Cause you know me. You'll ask for answers, and you take your chances. 'Cause you know me. 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 You know me.
Am I on? There we go. Thank you, Tristan and Gia. Let's give it up for them one more time. Tristan flew in from Panama just for this gig. So that's pretty incredible. All right. I'll take you to church for a little bit here. The song is called You're a Fool. It's not about anybody in this room, but it is about somebody, and it's salacious. The chorus sounds something like this. Little did you know, little did you know that you're a fool. You thought I was cool, you thought I had potential. We broke all the rules, yeah, we rolled some dice. Hand over fist, we were making a to-do list. Sometimes I look back and think, God damn, that was nice. Sometimes I look back and think I should have thought twice. Oh. Little did you know, little did you know that you're a fool. Little did you know, little did you know that you're a fool. You wear cool clothes and I barely wear nice things. You braid your hair when you listen to me sing another song about lust. Another song about best friends, a melody of unrequited love. Hand over fist, we were bickering till midnight. Sometimes I look back and think, God damn, you were right. Sometimes I look back and think I should have thought twice. No. Little did you know, little did you know that you're a fool. Little did you know, little did you know that you're a fool. You're upside down and you're inside out. You got an itchy little trigger finger right in your mouth. You wear cool clothes and he barely wears nice things. You're holding hands with wedding rings. I hope you enjoy those wedding vows, 'cause little does he know, little does he know that you're a fool. She's gonna get ya. Little does he know, little does he know that you're a fool. She's gonna get ya, get ya. Little does he know, does he know that you're a fool. Oh, she done got ya. Thank you.
Man, I gotta follow like Leonard Cohen and like the Carter sisters. Man, jeez. Man. Hey, thanks so much for coming out. Thank you very much, friends, family. Thank you, all the people online. And I guess this is the last one. That's too much talking. You ready? Yeah.
It's Sunday morning, and I got nothing to do. I miss those Sundays in bed with you. I quit smoking cigarettes, 'cause every drag tastes like your kiss. It's Sunday morning, and I got nothing to do. Remember Sundays and at the Lux, and all those Sundays getting super messed up. I drink fast, you drink slow. You'd say, take it easy, man, we got a ways to go. I miss wasting Sundays with you. I met a girl last Saturday. She was just like you, but she didn't want to spend Sunday mornings with me like you used to do. It's Sunday morning, it's Sunday morning, it's Sunday morning, and I got nothing, I got nothing. I got nothing to do.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
So I sort of heard that you're the mastermind behind this operation?
I don't know, it's called a mastermind, but
Yes, you are.
yeah, it's like said, hey, you guys want to do a show and play some songs? And they're like, yeah, I was like, all right, cool, let's do it.
So so you guys just all like know each other personally and just decided to get together?
Oh yeah, so we have all known each other for quite a long time. Got a lot of personal connections, and been friends and been in bands together and not in bands together, and then bands together again, and then other bands together, and then some other bands together too.
And at this point in time, you guys are all like pursuing songwriting like individually.
As a hobby. I have a day job.
But you're still pursuing songwriting.
Sure. Yeah. This was such a treat because I've never performed solo my songs really like this. So I'm very appreciative, Brenton.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for performing. What's the songwriting process like for you guys? I mean, if you want, I can pass around.
Oh, here we go. All right. Well, now we're talking. No, I like to. This is kind of fun now. Now we get to talk. Yeah. So I like to get little snippets of something, like that's kind of going around like catchy little melody, something I like, little idea. I take that, record it, let it simmer for a while. Record it on like my phone, like I sing into it with like words, and then go home and try to just pound out like the little choruses, and then after that, I try to like build it around a story. So for me, some of the stuff's personal, some of the stuff's not personal at all. I guess there's always a little bit of personal lyrics in there, but I just try to make little stories and vignettes. That's what I like and try to do. So yeah.
I also keep notes and write things down as they strike me, and like concepts I think would make cool songs or lyrics. But I have to say, like, to get myself to sit down and write a song has been difficult. Just making myself do it, fear of failure perhaps being one of the deciding factors. But recently, a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, and I decided to do just a forced songwriting exercise, and we set a timer for a half hour, and I was in one room and he was in another room, and we were like, you got to come out with something. And I wrote a song. One of the songs I played tonight, I basically wrote that night, and it was like very helpful for me to have that forced, like, all right, you got 30 minutes. You're not going to question. You're just going to take some ideas that you had and you're just going to do it. Just bang it out. So that, I don't know, that I might have to do that again.
Nice. So what song was it that you did? The second. Nice. Cool. Is there any more room on this mic? Oh, there we go. I guess for me, I guess I usually write around some sort of musical challenge that I'm working through. So if I'm trying to learn some jazz progressions, I write a song. So something like that. It's on the front edge of whatever I'm exploring in life.
That's really interesting. I've never heard anyone write that way, and I love that. I write probably a little bit more like Brenton, where I like come up with a line in my head, and I record that, or I write it down, and then I build a song based on a lyric. But mine are highly personal, very like too vulnerable, too weepy. Too vulnerable, really, in some ways. I mean, no such thing, but I do think that is a specific element to my songs, that they're very, you can kind of see my heart on the sleeve.
And it's interesting that you bring that up. Because that reminds me, a huge aspect of the Hive is this intersection between music and mental health. So how do you guys view that relationship? What's that relationship between music and mental health? Do you help pass around again? Does anybody want to start? I was thinking passing around.
That's awesome, because it's actually a massive part of my self-reflection. It's essentially journaling. It's saying this stuff that you're not quite sure you should be saying. It's a safe place to explore thoughts on the fringe. I think it's massively helpful for my mental health.
I mean, I would say that it is like such a integral part of who I am, and who my kind of core to to the being who I am, and that is all wrapped up like in my nervous system and mental health. And I think it's just it's so much a part of what I do and so much a part of who I am that keeps me regulated. I would feel very dysregulated if I wasn't, I think, writing or performing or doing something musically. For me, that's...
Yeah, I agree. I was in bands for many years with my now ex-husband, and when we first had babies, like all the people around us were like, I can't believe you're still playing. How are you doing it? Like our first show back after Asa was born, he was like 3 months old, and people were holding him in the green room underneath Burbati's bar in Portland, which I don't think you could do now, but I don't know how we got away with that. But I feel my answer to people was always, well, I would go crazy if I didn't do it. Like it's worth it to me to smash everything in, even with babies and work and blah, 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 because otherwise, the alternative is just not an option. So it's key to my personal mental health. And I love that you guys have done that, like combined, those two things.
Well, yeah, I think for me, I really like the time that there's this thing that happens when you're like, I think in the creative process, it's like called like being in the zone, where you don't know, have I been doing this for like 50 hours or have I been doing this for 4 seconds? And for me, I really like love that feeling of getting into like that zone. And sometimes you can predict when it happens and then you can do something with it. Sometimes it happens and you can't, it's whatever, for other reasons, for time. But that's for me, that's like why I do it. Cause I need that time that, where I don't know how long I've been doing something. And so when I'm working on tunes or other music stuff, I really enjoy that. And I don't really experience that with other musical events for me personally. Because writing songs is such like a personal thing. When you're like creating and writing music, it's like a totally different thing than like performing music or doing something else. So that's why I think it's really good for somebody like me, and obviously all these other awesome reasons too, which I totally agree with.
Do you guys, is there a way to keep up, like, followed with you guys as individual songwriters and this event? I don't know what to call it, like this song swap series? Is there a way to, like, do you have any further plans for that? And is there a way to keep up with you guys?
Yes. Yeah, we'll put some stuff on social media, right? No. Yes. Let's have Jared talk. Jared's a businessman.
You can find one of us on social media where we'll be posting the next one. We hope to have a song swappers too. Brent likes to hide on social media, so if you can find him, I challenge you to find him and then make it obvious. And then where can we find you?
You can definitely find me on social media as well. I mean, not... my own band is called Roller Dome, and we are on social media as well.
Where can we find you?
I do have Instagram pages, but I hate being on Instagram. But yeah, I live in Portland, and I'm in a few different projects that play around. So Tristan Trotter is my name. You can probably find him that way.
One final question before we let you guys go. They say Boise's the city of trees. So if you guys could be any tree, which tree would you be and why? I know immediately. All right, no, we'll start with you and we'll pass around.
My absolute favorite tree is a Paul Scarlet hawthorn. It has the most gorgeous pink plumes that come off, and the tree limbs are weighed down so heavily with these thick blossoms that I go crazy for them.
It would be an aspen grove, I think. That's one tree. A grove is one unit, and that's what I would be.
Okay, I'm drawn to the western hemlock. I learned that, first of all, it's one of the only trees I can identify because I learned about the way their ends of their branches kind of droop, and they're what's known as second growth trees. So there's the old growth trees, and then hemlocks are these super strong trees that come up sort of second wave, and they're particularly good at like making space and making the earth really conducive to all the other growth around them. So they're pretty special. Yeah.
Eucalyptus. Because it smells good, and the little koalas, like dust. Yeah. I was born in Wisconsin. I was born in Wisconsin, and I was like 10 when we moved to San Diego, and I remember going to San Diego because Wisconsin's like trees and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then I went to San Diego, and I was like, whoa, what are these like? What are these things? And I just thought they were the coolest thing in the world, and yeah, they smell really good.
Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
No, thank you.
Hey, of course. Thank you for performing. This has been Live at the Hive. Thank you for attending. Thank you guys for performing. See you next Saturday.